Hello, everyone. Welcome to another God on My Mind. I know this isn't my usual day, but I just felt like God was saying this really, really needs to be said. So this was a conversation that I had with a friend. It was actually texting. She has some medical issues, as a lot of us do, but I'm just going to read some of this. In the last 16 months, I've had 2 traumatic intubations, and I almost lost my airway. I had dysphagia for 6 to 7 weeks. The intubations where they put the camera down your throat to check something out, and if they don't do it right, I guess it damages and your esophagus swells up and it's painful to eat and to swallow and everything for a long time till it heals. The only treatment, so she has cancer in her esophagus. And the intubations is because they're checking it out. Now, the only treatment for the cancer is to have an and I don't know what it is, ESOPHAGECTOMY. It's a major surgery. What it is they have to remove the esophagus, and then they take the stomach, and part of the stomach, they use it for her esophagus. They create an esophagus, and the stomach is moved back toward the back. So it's a major surgery. It's a very painful surgery, and it's a major, huge lifestyle adjustment. Your life is never going to be the same for it. But what I had, when I got the last text from her, that was Saturday or Sunday. Let me see. It was Saturday. And I had just finished reading this section, I believe it was Thursday. And when I got that, I was saying, I'm definitely going to pray for you and put you on the prayer list. And I realized, I said, I was just reading this out of the Spurgeon, again, study Bible. I was reading his notes, and I texted it to her. But I want to read it to you guys because it doesn't just apply to her. There are so many people going through medical issues. It doesn't just apply to older people, although I have a saying, growing old is not for the weak. It's not. But at the same point, whatever the medical issue is and whatever your age, dealing with medical issues isn't for the weak. It doesn't matter how old you are or what stage you're in. It's not for the weak. So I'm not trying to make light of it. It's just as we get older, I say growing old isn't for the weak, and sometimes younger people don't understand till they get there. But anyway, I really, I want to leave this with you, and I'm hoping that it's not a bummer. I'm hoping it gives you strength to carry on through whatever, and always, as always, turn to God. Okay, so this is from 1 Kings chapter 17, the first 7 verses, and his notes are actually off of verse 7, and this is when Elijah announces the famine, and verse 7 says, after a while, the little pond or whatever dried up because there had been no rain in the land because he had announced the famine that God brought. But this is what Spurgeon's notes say. The highest degree of grace cannot save us from affliction. It even includes us. We may grow in grace until our faith never staggers, but the impartial hand of trial will knock at our door as well as at the door of the chief of sinners. We must still walk the path of sorrow. The child of God cannot escape the rod, even though he is an Elijah. And then farther down, if the prince himself once went through the valley of humiliation, Jesus, why should we murmur at following in his footsteps? God had one son without sin, but never a son without affliction. And again, Jesus said if they persecuted him, they're going to persecute us. But also, this affliction isn't just the persecution. This affliction is the bodily pain, the things that life just brings to us. Life's not a bed of roses, and when they say it's a bed of roses, they don't always talk about the thorns. But anyway, I just felt like I needed to put this out there, and that somebody needed to hear it. So again, hope you have a blessed day. And I know my neck always gets cold, so these things tend to stay on more in the winter. But I hope you have a blessed day. Thanks for listening. Subscribers, again, thank you so much. Newbies, hi. Subscribe if you like it. And for everybody else, hit the like and subscribe button. And again, Wednesday is coming, but still, again, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year until Wednesday, hopefully. Bye.